It's writing time, and today in our writing, we're going to continue thinking about our five senses and adding some of those senses into our writing to make our writing more interesting. What are our five senses? Remember? Sight, I can see, smell, taste, hearing, and touching. And remember, we're working on a slice of the pie story. We're just telling a small period of time, something that happened, but we're giving lots of details about that one small period of time. So remember, yesterday I started my story about my family baking cookies on Christmas. And so I showed you about how we rolled the dough and we touched it and it was cold and sticky. And so today, I think I'll tell you about my sense of smell, because don't Christmas cookies smell good? So I'm going to get my paper and let's get started. So now I'm ready to tell you about what I smelled. So we had the dough was cold and sticky. I've got to tell you what we did with it. So we cut out lots of shapes. We made all sorts of shapes. We made stars and hearts and bells and candy cane shapes and all sorts of stuff. So we cut out lots of shapes. And I'm going to say that. But then you know what we had to do? We had to put them in the oven. We put them in the oven to bake. Ooh, think about that word bake. Bake. I need something to make that A say its name. There's that super sneaky silent E to make the A say its name. Capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. We cut out lots of shapes, period at the end. My next sentence, capital letter at the beginning. We put them in the oven to bake, period at the end. Now, I've told you about that we put them in the oven to bake, but I haven't used my sense of smell yet. Oh, we know while cookies are baking, that's a sight word we know. There's no A in they. There's no A in they. Hi ho, did you know there's no A in they? They smelled, They smelled so, and I'm going to use a big word, delicious. Are you ready? Delicious. Oh, and I'm going to put an exclamation point because they smelled so delicious. We couldn't, contraction, could and not makes couldn't, and I put my little stitch in where I left out the O. We couldn't wait to eat them. Oh, so now, can you just imagine it? Can you imagine us putting those in the oven and we're standing by the oven and smelling that smell? Oh, I can't wait to show you my picture of that. Y'all know Miss Smith is a crazy artist. Here we go. So here you can see my oven, and we're looking in the window here to see those cookies baking. And here's Amelia and Anna, and we're just so excited. We can't wait to eat those cookies. Just imagine that smell. It's so delicious. So today, as you work on your writing, I want you to try to tell more. Remember, we're choosing a very short time period. I'm not telling you everything that happened on Christmas Eve. I'm only telling you about one event on Christmas Eve. And I'm telling you in lots of detail what happened then. And we know a good way to tell details is using our senses. So you may want to add that in your writing today. Something that you smelled, something you tasted, something you touched, something you heard. Think about those things and try to add some of that in your writing today. Remember, don't forget, capital letters at the beginning of sentences and on proper nouns. How do we know if it's a proper noun? If it's a name of something, a person or a place, a proper noun. It's a proper noun, darling. It's a proper noun, dude. Remember those proper nouns that need capital letters. Capital letter at the beginning of your sentence. Remember, we need space between each word. Don't forget the spaceman that we had at school to remind us to leave spaces in between our words. And boop, punctuation at the end of each sentence. I can't wait to see what you've written today.